It's time for week 3 of the 2017 NFL season. Up ahead, we have a matchup between NFC East foes, the New York Giants, and your Philadelphia Eagles. We are coming at you from Lincoln Financial Field in beautiful Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for the Eagles' home opener. Both teams come in 1-1, looking to take control of the division and make that push towards the playoffs. The Eagles look to remain hot, of course, after last week getting their first victory of the season in an overtime win against Kansas City. The Giants take the field first, led of course by Eli Manning, commanding a 69% completion percentage with 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 439 yards. Eli from the 25, first and 10, drops back. And he finds Sterling Shepard on the left side for a gain of about 12. The offensive line is anchored by Justin Pugh, Weston Richburg, and DJ Fluker. Wide receivers Odell Beckham and Brandon Marshall, Evan Ingram tight end, Paul Perkins, and Shane Vereen running backs. Shane Vereen gets the carry and is stuffed right in the backfield. Loss of about 1. And here are your Philadelphia Eagles starters. Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Timmy Jernigan, Vinnie Curry round out the defensive line. Linebacker core, Nigel Bradham, Jordan Hicks, and Michael Kendrick. Ronald Darby, Malcolm Jenkins, Rodney McLeod, and Jalen Mills are your secondary. 3rd and 11 from the 36, Eli drops back. Shane Vereen with the catch, he's out over midfield. First down, G-Man. Eagles defense appears to be caught out of position. Eli with a play action. Looking deep! And it falls harmlessly to the turf. Excellent coverage there by Patrick Robinson. On Odell Beckham, even. Eli drops back. And he finds King on the left side for a gain of about 9. 3rd and inches from the 43. Handoff goes to Paul Perkins, and he's blown up in the backfield. Excellent stop here for this defense. It's got to feel good after they got gashed on the ground last week. And here you see Carson Wentz taking the field, hoping to go 2 in a row this week. Wentz drops back. He sees Torrey Smith across the middle. Goes for Torrey, but he misses him by about 5 yards. Wentz is disappointed with that throw. Here are your Eagles starters. Most notably, you'll see Chance Warmack starting at left guard over Isaac Smolo. Last week, all his holding penalties were really a killer. He got benched for the week. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Handoff to Blunt, goes outside. Loss of about a yard. 3rd and 11. Wentz drops back. And he's looking for Jeffrey. Looks like they were tangled up a bit on that one. Possibly a pass interference call. There is pass interference. Looks like it is on... They got the defense, Janoris Jenkins. First down Philly from midfield. Blunt gets to carry again, right side. He's got daylight. Runs into the defender. Gain of about 18, down to the 31. Trey Burton goes in motion. Blunt gets to carry again, right up the gut. He's stuffed by Snacks. Wentz drops back, 2nd and 11. And he finds Zach Ertz at the 10-yard line. Rolls forward for about 2 more. Wentz starts the day 1 for 2. Torrey Smith comes in motion again. Wentz drops back. Caught by Torrey Smith at the 3-yard line. They're hoping to get him more involved this week. Torrey Smith's had a pretty small season thus far. Your Giants starters, Jason Pierre-Paul, Damon Harrison, Delvin Tomlinson, and Olivier Vernon. Devin Kennard, BJ Goodson, and Jonathan Casillas. And the secondary, DRC, Landon Collins, Darian Tomlinson, and Janoris Jenkins. Handout off the gut goes to Sproles. Gain of about 2. To the 2. Blunt gets a carry on 3rd and goal, and he's met by a wall of defenders at the 1-yard line. What's Peterson going to do here? 4th and 1. They're going for it. Blunt gets the carry, and he is knocked into the end zone. Touchdown, Philly. Giants take over the 24-yard line after a kickoff. Play action from Eli. And he's intercepted by Ronald Darby. Darby goes outside. One man to beat. Touchdown, Ronald Darby. First pick 6 of the season. No, Darby. We salute you. Way to make a play. He took that one right out of the sky. After another kickoff, Giants take over, this time at their the 28-yard line, looking for better results than the last drive. Eagles up 14-0. Completion Odell Beckham right around midfield. 1st and 10 from the 48. Eli with another handoff to Shane Vereen. He's met by Fletcher Cox. Shane Vereen starts out 3 for 2. 3rd and 8 from the 50. Eli drops back. And he's looking for, looks like Dwayne Harris. He makes the completion up to the 26-yard line. Gain of about 24. Nigel Bradham with the shoestring tackle. 2nd and 4 from the 20. 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Head off Shane Vereen right side. He's met in the backfield, and that'll end your fourth quarter. Eagles have the lead, 14-0. 3rd and 4 from the 20. Eli hands it to Vereen, and he gets the first down. Eli again with the Shane Vereen handoff. He's met by Nigel Bradham. Eli drops back on 3rd and 7. Too much time, too much time, too much time. And he's sacked! Forced fumble. Fletcher Cox knocked it loose. Giants have the ball, 4th and 18 on 23. Lining it up. And it is blocked by rookie Roswell Douglas, who picks it up and takes it up to the Eagles' 40. This game is all Eagles thus far. Refreshing to see after 2 tough games back-to-back. They're really having their way with their division rivals. 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Nelson Aguilar goes in motion. And Wentz is sacked by Jason Pierre-Paul. Someone get a hand on that guy. Hand off Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles was hurt on this play. It appears to be an elbow injury. 4th and 11. The Eagles will have to punt. 1st and 10 from the Giants' 18-yard line. Shane Vereen carries it up the middle for a gain of about 9. Oh, Darren Sproles has a dislocated elbow. That sounds like he'll be out for a few weeks. 2nd and 1. Eli gives it again to Shane Vereen, who meets a crowd of Eagles defenders, but he does get the first down. 1st and 10 from the 29. Eli drops back. And he finds Shane Vereen again. This man is having all kinds of PPR points this week in fantasy. Paul Perkins with a carry up to the middle. Gains about 3. Sterling Shepard in motion on 3rd and 4. Eli drops back. And he finds his man to the sidelines, but is not enough for the first down. Giants would punt. Eagles take over the 20-yard line. LeGarrette Blount gets the carry, goes right side. Gains about 12. But there is a flag on the play. Peterson doesn't seem to like the call. It is a holding penalty. Against Brandon Brooks, this offensive line needs to work on their hands. Screen passed out to the right side. Pumphrey gets to gain about 3. The rookie should be getting a lot more playing time with injury to Darren Sproles. Jeffrey on the slant across the middle. He gains about 20 on his longest play so far of the day. Pumphrey Jr. gets another carry right side. He gains about 6. His playing time should increase significantly. Olivier Vernon comes screaming off the left side. Carson's brought down again. 3rd and 10 from the 36-yard line. Tight end outside in motion. Wentz making adjustments. Wentz drops back. He's looking for Ertz. It is knocked away at the 10-yard line. That would have been a huge gain. The Giants take over from their own 19-yard line, still down 14. Eli with the play action. Brandon Graham trips over his own feet. Brandon Marshall with a gigantic catch. He's going to get stuffed by Michael Jenkins up at the 3-yard line. Gain of about 78. Play action Eli. And he finds his man in the back of the end zone. Giants will be down just 7 following the touchdown. Wentz takes over, hands off to Smallwood. Nice little juke. Breaking ankles out there, Wendell. 2nd and 6 from the 37. Carson drops back. Looking for Ertz. There's a flag on the play. Pass interference again. They're really going after this Giants secondary. Russ Cockrell with a pass interference. 2nd and 8 following the interception. And a short run by the Eagles. Wentz rolls out. Dangerous play. Stays in bounds. Gain of about 6. Blunt gets the carry on 3rd and 2, and he makes a man miss. He's really running hard today. Carson drops back. It is narrowly intercepted, looking for Jeffrey. Off the mark. He finds Ertz up the middle for a gain of about 20. Wentz drops back. Led the receiver a little bit too far on that one. 27 seconds left. Carson drops back. And again, Wentz overthrows the receiver. 3rd and 10. Carson drops back. And he is sacked again. Ross Cockrell. Caleb Sturgis makes a field goal to make the lead 10 points going into halftime. Seems he's got some momentum after last week. After a brief halftime show, the Eagles take over at their 28-yard line. Flag on the first play to start the second half. It is holding on Jason Kelsey. The entire offensive line is getting it this week. Blunt takes the stretch play outside. Loss of about a yard. 2nd and 20. Play action to Blunt. Wentz drops back. Looking for Ertz. It is intercepted by Jonathan Casillas. Not the best decision throwing that one into triple coverage, Carson. 1st and 10 from the 48. Giants ball. Shane Vereen with a gain of about 3. Catch by Evan Engram. 3rd and inches. Eli does the 360. Finds Engram again. He fumbles it. That was stripped. Looked like McLeod got his hand in there. And here's the replay. Wow, he just stripped that right out of there. He has no idea what's going on with the ball. And Eagles recover. This defense is playing fantastic today. Opportunistic. Blunt with 2 missed tackles. Up to almost the 50. He had 3 missed tackles in that play. This man loves Philadelphia, and they love him. Wentz gets brought down again by JPP. He has as many sacks as he has fingers. Wentz drops back. And he finds Torrey Smith, finally. Out of bounds, 3rd and 12. Wendell Smallwood gets a stretch play outside. Got about 2 on that one, which will be 4th down Philly. After an Eagle punt, Giants take over at their 22-yard line. Sterling Shepard gets upended at the 30. 3rd and inches. Shane Vereen gets the carry up the gut, and he gets the first down easily. About a 7-yard rush. 1st and 10. Shane Green gets another carry. And he's brought down by 2 defenders. A lot of help defense going on today for these Eagles. After last week, they were getting gashed by Kareem Hunt. Everybody, all hands on deck today. Brandon Marshall somehow makes a catch with a man over his back. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Eli with the handoff again to Shane Vereen. And he stumbles his way for about 11. 1st and 10. Eli hands it off to Vereen again. They're not really trusting the receivers today. Odell Beckham's been very quiet. Another carry. He's buried by Derek Barnett. Nice to see the rookie making some plays out on the edge. Eli drops back. And it is intercepted by Jalen Mills. Maybe that's why they're not throwing too much today. These Eagles are ball hawks. It is the no-fly zone. 1st and 10 from the 23. Wendell Smallwood gets destroyed in the backfield. These Eagles are going to have to find a way to move the ball through the air without Sproles. Looking for Jeffrey, and is knocked away again. I don't know if Carson's completed a pass this second half. 3rd and 13. It is almost intercepted again, but there is a flag on the play. Looks like they got DRC with a pass interference. There's, I believe, 3 so far this game. This Giants secondary is getting very aggressive. 2nd and 9 from the Eagles 38. Screen pass to Pumphrey. And he gets brought down for what looks like a loss of a ton. Illegal block in the back on the Eagles on this one. Wentz drops back, 3rd and 18. And this is intercepted by Ross Cockrell, the man with a sack and a pick so far. Very sloppy game from these quarterbacks. Shane Vereen with another carry gets brought down by Michael Kendricks right around midfield. The start of the 4th quarter, Giants are down 10. Fletcher Cox with a sack of Eli. That's his 2nd of the game. 3rd and 14, Giants. Eli drops back. And he finds Odell Beckham just across the marker. 1st and 10, Giants. Eli with the drop back again. He finds Shane Vereen. Get him about 4. 3rd and 8, Fletcher Cox got a little aggressive. He's playing really hard out there, guys. That'll be 3rd and 3 from the Eagles 37. Catch from Odell Beckham again. Up to the 25. Asking you shall receive. Eli standing like a statue. Little 3-yard completion on the outside to Ingram. 2nd and 6 for the Giants. Eli finds his man right around the marker. 3rd and 1. Eli lining up in shotgun. Completion to the 5-yard line to Evan Ingram. 1st and goal, Giants. Fletcher Cox gets up the middle again on this play. Brings him down for his 3rd sack of the day. This man wants to be Defensive Player of the Week. 2nd and goal from the 11. Eli from the shotgun again. And he finds Brandon Marshall. The Eagles take over, up 3 from their own 22-yard line. Blunt takes the right side, gain of about 7. 11 for 51 so far on the day for Blunt. A little bit smaller than the first 2 weeks. Blunt gets the carry, and he goes through the defender. 3rd and 1 from the 31. Blunt gets the 1st down after steamrolling a defender. He just said, "Get out of my way!" and he moved him. Wendell Small gets the carry, Blunt getting a breather. Not much going on the ground today for Wendell. Wendell gets the carry again, makes a little bit of headway. Gain of about 4. 3rd and 5 from the 41. Wentz drops back, flag on the play. Wentz sees his man, he hits Selleck. But there is a flag on the play. Doug Peterson is not happy. Holding again on the Eagles. These guys are going to have to play with oven mitts on. Jason Peters again. Oven mitts are going to be needed this week in practice. 3rd and 15. Almost intercepted. Bad decision by Carson. Wentz 7 for 17 on the day with 2 interceptions. Eli drops back. Vinny Curry knocks the defender out. Intercepted by Sidney Jones. His 1st interception of his young career. He's coming off that offseason injury, so his playing time is gradually increasing. Soon he'll be an every week starter. Looks like he's acclimating himself pretty well. 2nd and 11 for the Eagles. Blunt gets the carry again up the middle, where he's met in the backfield for a loss of about a yard. 3rd and 11, 2-minute warning. Small gets the carry up the middle. Gain of about 8. Giants use their 1st time out. After an Eagles punt down to the 4-yard line, Giants take over. Odell Beckham to the 18. Eagles defense cut out of position. Looking for it all. He finds Sterling Shepard, who's just took out by Rodney McLeod. 1st and 10 from the 49. Eli's dropped by Derek Barnett. 1:04 left on the clock from the Giants 40. Eli throws it away. 3rd and 18 from the 40-yard line, just over a minute. Eli drops back, and he is destroyed by 2 Eagle defenders. And this game's all but over. Malcolm Jenkins gets the game-stealing interception. That is 4 interceptions thrown by Eli. What an improvement today for the defense. You got to be proud of these guys. The Eagles finish off this game 17-14 to take out the division rivals to move to 2-1 on the season. This was a very bad offensive game. Carson had 7 completions and 2 interceptions. I'm still working on sliders. I think that I have them in the wrong direction with the reaction time and coverage. I heard that they are actually supposed to be the higher they are, the more lenient they are. I think I have mine about 35 right now, which I believe is pretty locked down. So I'm still working on sliders, guys. It's a work in progress. Hopefully this game was still enjoyable. It was tough to play. The Giants have a very good secondary, and while making their coverage even tighter, it made it even tougher. But I'm loving this series. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. Much more to come. Our defense is really getting after it. I'm trying to make good gameplay while not make it be too easy or impossibly difficult. Obviously, I don't mind losing like I did game 1. I don't want to be 16-0, but I do think some things are still a little bit kind of haywire, even possibly with my own rushing attack. But I think seeing Blunt's numbers decrease is pretty good. But I'll catch you guys very soon. Much love. Like it, share it, sub it. I'll catch you guys very soon. Peace.